So down ballot voting is when you go into the voting booth. For those of you that have never voted before, let me explain. You get into the voting booth and it starts at the top. And this particular November is going to start with president, vice president, but it's going to keep going down, all the way down from the top of the ballot to down to school board trustee, right? Who depends on who's running. Do you believe that down ballot voting really does make a difference?
Honestly, I believe that my votes, especially when down ballot voting, do matter. I haven't seen anyone who hasn't down ballot voted. I didn't even know that was a thing, that people would just vote for pres, vice pres, and dip. I've always heard and seen, and it's been drilled into us ever since we were itty bitty, you never leave a bubble unchecked. Even if there's only one person on the ballot for something, you gotta put in something. You gotta put your 2 cents in order to really make the dollar count at the end of the day.
So, if you think of down ballot voting as, it's great to elect one person into office, but if you can get 100 people into the office that are full carpenters, and that's where we really get the momentum, compared to one person can spin their wheels, 100 people show up in force, and that's when things get done.
It is difficult sometimes trying to fill in those bubbles, like Jennifer said, and not leave one undone. But we also have to be very careful of which bubble we're filling in, right? So what I do is sometimes I don't have the time to really go through and learn everything about the person. So I search them up and I see what they've done in the past. I see their track record and I see what they're about. And and I pick the best one out of the two. They might not have anything to do with carpenter economics, but in some way or form, it will make a difference. So I try to vote for the best one.
Well, yes, and there's bond measures that mean a lot in every single community that you live in. And so, again, it gets really lengthy at the bottom. There are judges. It's hard to research all those judges. And I have to be honest, when it comes to some of the judges, I do have to rely on people that I admire to say, hey, I don't know about that guy for water district. And if it's not been given as a recommendation, which I do have my heart vested in this, what our recommendations are. Most of them I know, but I will ask a trusted political person in the union what he knows and what he would suggest that I do.